Welcome to episode 6. We are now going to start on the front a little bit. We've got a lot done on the back. There's still going to be a little work on the back though while the front's getting worked on. So we're going to pull the wheels off and start installing the 3-inch drop spindles and airbags, and then running the lines. I think what we decided to do, which I'll turn the camera around, I think what we decided to do was, first we was thinking about, you know, maybe putting the compressors back here, air tank there, or air tank up this way. We had a few options, but I think we took a vote. I think we're going to put the tank and the compressors inside the bed once the bed's mounted, and then maybe build a hidden compartment for them. You know, first, everything I believe would be easier to run as far as airlines, and also keep the tank and the compressor clean. So I think we're going to do that. So stay tuned. while we're back here, well, might as well put as much new stuff as we can on it. You can tell, you know, it's got the original brake lines on it, rubbers. So I bought new brake lines from LMC. Bought also some, you know, a couple line fittings, clips throughout, from the back brake line all the way to the front. It kind of leads up that way. I bought all new brake lines as well. I mean, we're back here, makes sense. Might as well just replace them all. I also bought new e-brake cables. That not there. And bought a new one over here too. So we're going to put all new brake lines complete back here, and then run them up to the master cylinder. So I highly suggest doing that while you're back here. LMC, I mean, prices are fantastic. It don't cost that much. I think I know I may have maybe $100 or whatever, maybe 150 in the brake lines, and the you know, extra clips. I bought extra just in case we need them. Once again, since we're back here working on it, you know, we're just trying to put everything new back here while we got access. Went ahead and put a new filler spout, hoses. I also bought new fuel lines that will run up to the motor there. It's a mechanical fuel pump. Got a new fuel filter as well. So yeah, while you're back here, I mean, it's easy to get to everything, so might as well do it. Since we took the A-arms off, you know, we're going to paint them all. So it began the B blast. You can tell the difference between the B blast and the original. So cleaned up really nicely. They're still strong. So we're going to use Eastwood paint encapsulator and paint them. Everything should look pretty good. We'll also touch up the frame, paint the frame up towards the front while we're there. So if you're going to take them off, might as well clean them and paint them. Unless you're going to replace them, you can buy different A-arms. But you can also reuse the stock. So save money. Why not reuse the stock if they're in good shape? When removing the upper and lower control arms, for ones out there that may have not have done it before, one of the control arms, you know, they both got shafts that kind of run through them, but one of them you have the U-bolts that you have to remove to get that A-arm off. I'd highly suggest breaking apart the bottom ball joint, moving the way up top, and then the upper control arm. You can see them standoffs there. You'll have to remove them. You'll have to remove them nuts also to get the A-arm off. Okay, so with the A-arms, I obviously bought new ball joints, might as well while you're there. So the ones that haven't replaced these, the OEM ones have pretty good sized rivets, and you can grind them out, you know, to break the ball joint off of there. Most of the aftermarket ones are bolted. I've seen that since, geesh, forever. So the shafts there, this is the upper one, and the lower shaft is much bigger. As you can tell over there, that's the lower control arm. So what I did was, you know, priced them with LMC, and once again, I mean, prices aren't bad for these trucks. So I bought a new one, new shafts for the bottom control arm and the upper control arm. Also bought new U-joints, or U-bolts, I'm sorry, that boat them on. So price is right, you know. Much new stuff as I can replace, I'm gonna do it. Even with the brake lines, you know, I'm buying a lot of stuff from LMC. But so mainly got the new brake lines mocked up and installed. Had to do a little bending, make them work. Got new rubber, new block there. And we're in the process now of forming the brake line. We're going to form it up on the side of the C channel, but upward so it clears, self-tapping bolts, and run them all the way up. So after discussion, trying to figure out maybe which way to run the airlines for the front. So I've got a paddle switch box, so the airlines to the airbags go into that box. Airline from the air tank goes into the same switch box, and it also has 1/4 inch outlets that go to the gauges. So basically we need to run the airline from here, get it inside the cab, because that's where the switch is going to be, paddle switch is going to be mounted inside. So we're deciding whether to take it out the top or take it out the side, and I think we're going to try to take it out the side over here, which you have to drill a hole, and then we'll run it up and then put a hole in the floorboard, you know, with a nice sealed grommet, and then run it inside to where the switch paddle is going to be. I've seen people do it from the top. I don't know if I've seen anybody really do it from the side. I'm sure there have been. I just haven't really investigated that much on it. But we're going to go from the side. We'll see how it works. Yeah, what we're about to do now is we're going to replace these lower control arm shafts and bushings. As you can see, they're dry rotted pretty bad. Okay, finally got the shaft out. If you're gonna do it, have fun with that. So got to drill, you know, multi holes around, you know, the rubber all the way through, and cut around the lip. And you got to do a lot of banging to get the shaft out. As you can tell, there's all the rubber trying to remove it. It's in there good, so we'll see how the second one goes. So with the new shafts and bushings and sleeves, it's been a fun time. We're going to try to cut this in half. They make I don't have one though, a way to press this out, but I don't have that kit. I got a kit for the upper controls, but not the lower. So we're going to cut here, and hopefully we can pry out this way, pry out that way. After after a while, Josh finally got the bushings out of there in the sleeve. There's a sleeve that's pressed in. A little bit of a workout, but this is the shaft. Here's the new sleeve. About right there, you got to press in about a 1/2 inch into that A-arm, but he's starting on that one to get rid of everything out of there.
That's truck today.